Yo, welcome back, Zykor here, and today in our Monster Hunter World Master Rank Monster Showcase, we're going to take a look at the swordsmon of Monster Hunter World. Yes, if you're not careful around this monster, you might lose some hair. As for your felon, it will probably be fine, except it might end up with some stripes. Yeah. This monster is Glavenus, the monster in Monster Hunter, the only monster that has a sword for a tail. Yeah, a dangerous monster. One that can go on par with you, and frankly, it has its own sword style, and it would, who knows, maybe it could be on par with the Hitsen Mitsurugi style. You never know. I don't know who would win in that bout. That's a thought. Tell me in the comments what you think. Anyway, yeah, Glavenus is, well, a monster from Monster Hunter Generations. So it's a 4th generation monster. And yeah, it is a pretty interesting monster, fairly unique in comparison to other monsters. I think it's got some pretty unique attacks and stuff. And I mean, have they ever made a monster with just a sword for a tail? Yeah, that's a little weird, but hey, it's got its own method of battle. It works, I think. So, yeah, it's a pretty interesting monster though. And yeah, pretty nice. And I was just here relaxing with Pete because, yeah, I like to relax with my felon. Pete is a, is my felon. He's a very nice felon. Okay, so let me take a look at the hunter notes. There we go. Get down here. All the way down here, past a lot of the other stuff. It's quite a ways. So yes, Glavenus. Glavenus is a brute wyvern, and it likes to inhabit the ancient forest, the wildspire waste, the elder's recess as well, and then of course the guiding lands. So yeah, Glavenus is pretty interesting, of course. And as for the physiology, its head is breakable, its back is breakable, so are its front claws, and its tail is cuttable. So, yeah. Places to hit, I mean, the weak points are the head and the tail. Now, it says, what I'm thinking that's the back is a weak point? Or is that a separate portion of the head? It's hard to tell where they're pointing. Usually it highlights the weak points in red, and it doesn't appear to be highlighting anything for that specific weak point in the middle there. So I'm not fully sure on that. Maybe it's just highlighting the neck area too? Who knows? They needed to be a little bit more specific with that. As for the elements, fire it doesn't work. Yeah, so don't even bring fire. It actually has some fire-like attacks, so yeah, that'd be why. Water actually does pretty good. I mean, understandable. It's a fire-like monster. Thunder is not very good, so yeah, probably don't take thunder. Ice is okay, so that could work. Dragon is also okay, so that could work too. As for ailments, poison is okay. Pretty much all the ailments are okay. Sleep is okay. Paralysis is okay. Blast is okay, and stun is okay as well. So, yeah, if you're gonna take an ailment, pretty much anyone will actually work. Although there's not one that's super good though. They'll just be passable and work. And here are the rewards. So yeah, Glavenus has some interesting rewards. Okay, now Glavenus is a MR3 star, but let me think here. It causes fire blight. So if you're gonna take, I mean, if you want to take something to resist that, you can just take resistor like I have, or you can take, like fire resistance and or just null berries. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably just take my resistor, but yeah, null berries work, and I don't think there's anything else you would need for it. I think that's about it. So yeah. Okay. Other than that, yeah, I think that's about it. I think the wiki says it can cause bleeding in MHXR, but yeah, I don't think it causes that in World. I've never had bleeding from Glavenus. So, let's post a new quest here. It is an optional MR 3-star, like I said. Now, there's actually 2 hunts for it. The Secret to a Good Slice, and that is in the Ancient Forest. And I've already done it at one point. A Flash of the Blade, and that is in the Wildspire Waste. I think I'll do the Wildspire Waste one because it's just more fitting of Glavenus. I believe the first place you meet it in the story of Iceborne is in the Wildspire Waste, because Glavenus was added to Monster Hunter World with Iceborne. So yeah, there's no HR or low rank versions of it. So I'll just start this one because it's in the better depiction of it. Just start there. There we go. And I believe both of these quests probably unlock after you've seen it in the story at around MR7 or so. Because, yeah, the requirement for it is MR7, and that's about it. So, yeah, it's probably just unlocks after you've seen it in the story. Okay, Pete, let us go off to the Wildspire Waste. Pete, you didn't need to sit by your box. We're leaving, Pete. Let's go. I tell you, Pete. Okay. And it puts us right next to it. Yeah. So I guess we can get some gashes because, yeah. And watch him jump off the edge. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get a nice attack in. Okay. Yeah, every time I do a jumping attack, I tend to miss. So, yep, that's par for my course. Let's see if I can get the tail. No, his tail is too high, especially when he's going uphill. If I charge. Let's not charge. Oh, and now he stops. But let's get him close to the butt here. There we go. And I could have blocked that, but I didn't. Now, one thing you want to do with Glavenus is get rid of that tail. Is probably one of the first things you do. Because, yeah, it is actually fairly dangerous. Like I said, if it compares to the Hitain Mitsurugi style of swordplay, yeah, that's why you'd want to get rid of it. And I didn't hit it either. I knew I wouldn't hit that one, but I thought I'd try. Grab a footprint because, yeah, Glavenus foot. I don't know. Do Glavenus foot smell delightful? I really don't know, and I'm not sure I'd want to find out. And I'm out of stamina, probably from the Glavenus foot. Yeah. Okay, grab another one, and then run out of stamina from that one too. And he likes hanging out in the forested area here. Oh, and its Japanese name is Dino Barudo. So yeah, interesting. Quite different from the English name. Yep, and he uses his sword as a tail, you can see. Yeah, his fire, yeah. His sword, I mean, his tail will start glowing red the more he uses it. And it will start causing the fire on the ground. He'll be able to use no kind of fire attacks. And now that is a dangerous attack because, yeah, he really goes swinging with it. Oh, whoa, how did he not hit me with that? But I'm glad he didn't. Okay, would you get off of there? I'm trying to hit the tail because... Oh, ouch. Damage reduced. Yeah, good. I needed that. Supposedly, when his tail is glowing like this, it is the most damaging. So you need to be careful. His attacks are buffed. At least that's what I was reading. No, I could have had that. There we go. Single attack. Okay, it said Glavenus. It says part broke, so... Ow! So, I would say then there is a single break on his tail before you cut it. Oh! I ran right into that. Hit him in the ankle. And then roll away. Oh! Thank you, Pete. I kind of needed that. Stop throwing fire. And now he's angry. Roll away. Play a ring around the tree, right? Tree. Oh, ouch. He hit me in the face with that. No. Okay, come on. Now get over here. He does, I mean, actually, he kind of travels all over the Wildspire area. So he's pretty versatile. Doesn't really stay to the desert areas, but will go in the desert areas too. But we'll also hang around over in these areas, so yeah. And then the little rabbit squirrels go running. Hello. And supposedly when he cleans his tail with his mouth, he's sharpening it, and doing that with the soot and ore that's on his tail from using it, it charges his flame sack. So yeah, essentially you could say that by eating the residue off of his tail, he gets more attacks. Now, run. He is quite mobile. Now I should have held that for a minute longer. Oh wait, no, a minute longer would have been too long. Now, okay, I'm messing up here. Should have overcharged that one. Haha! Oh! Hey, I interrupted him at least. Now! How dare you? Okay, so he's not angry anymore. Yeah, his tail swings around a lot. And then he's big as well. And if you stay underneath him, you know, you can sometimes get him to miss you. But I might need to attack his ankles just to get him to knock over. Because, yeah, he's so mobile. It's hard to cut that tail. Let's see if I can predict this here. No, I didn't predict it right. Go figure. How did he miss? No, I don't want to use Mega Potion. And you know, I should have been using a Demon Drug. No! Pete! Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. I get Pete to heal me and then I get damaged. Sorry, Pete, I wasted your healing. Demon Drug. That would help me. Gotta get those, you know, that strong attack power in. While smelling Glavenus foot at the same time. I don't know how that raises my attack power. That would lower my attack power. Get over here. Come on, Apsaros. Would you get out of my way? Oh, and then they go into formation. Oh, I got it. At least some. Ooh. Yeah, I know. I probably shouldn't be going after the tail strictly. Wait. I didn't intend that to be a mount. Come on. Just hit him in the back. You know, actually, this is probably a good way to break his back. So, I think I'll just stay here. Oh, okay, so... Now, this would be a good time to hit his head, but probably his tail. Or his back. I could... weaken it. I only got one hit in. Sadly. Ah! No, I'm right in front of him. Never stay in front of a monster, that's for sure. Okay, so now Paolumu is here. No, we don't need your gas, Paolumu. Oh, that exploded too. We don't need exploding Paolumu gas. I didn't come prepared for sleep. Oh, that was a feint. Okay, can you please put Glavenus to sleep? That would help me greatly. He did. Good. That was supposed to be a sleep hit, but no. Well, at least I cut the tail. Now I can't get it until Paolumu leaves. Come on. At least I broke the tail. Yeah, it doesn't get broke off much, but it breaks off a little bit. Now you can just be free to attack his legs. Actually, attacking his head is probably the next best place. It does reduce his range a little bit. Aha! No. And as you can tell, Pete just can't stay in the water. I mean, he has to have his little raft because, yeah, he would sink, or not sink, but oh no. Yeah, Pete would be underwater with how short he is. Okay, well, now that Paolumu isn't here, let's grab this Glavenus material as well and get the tail. So it does break off a nice chunk. It doesn't, you know, break off the whole thing, but at least it's something. Now I do need to sharpen. Might as well do that. It does reduce his range a little bit. There we go. Okay, head down here. Or over here. I don't really need Paolumu stuff. Yeah, I don't have slinger stuff. Paolumu, would you just leave? Let's just see. If I'm being griefed by Paolumu, I will make it smell. Oh, it's leaving. Good. And it put it to sleep. Thank you, Paolumu. You left me a parting gift. That was pretty good hit. Pete, you're sleeping. Why are you sleeping, Pete? No. How did you get into the sleep gas? Pete. No. He got hit too. Poor Pete. I couldn't go in there to save him. Oh, come on. You just had to dodge like that, didn't you? Just get him from underneath. There we go. At least I'm getting some hits in. And that sleep gas is sticking around too long. How dare you? Haha, your sword is a little bit shorter. Haha, broke his head with the tip of my sword rather than the middle where I should have. There we go. Haha. Grab that. Now get this. I did break the back, so it looks like the back can probably be broke from underneath him. Ow. Now it did say the arms can be broke too, so I should focus on them. Oh, it looks like it might be. It's hard to tell if I have all of his parts broke. I don't really need that right now. I'll see if I can save that for later. Thank you, Pete, for leaving that. We'll save it for later. If we need it, then great. If we don't need it, then oh well. You tried. Okay, get over here. Yeah, see, Glavenus travels all through the whole Wildspire Waste, so it is a pretty, I guess, versatile with its areas. Okay, here we go. No. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can break the arms individually. It's hard to tell if the arms are broke, but... Yeah! I rolled at the right time. Oh! That one hurt. I will switch off my dung pods. I don't need those active. Let's stay there. I think I mostly have everything I need on my radio menu. How could I miss that? Ow. Pete, I need some heals. Unless you want me to use a Megapot. Yeah, it's hard to charge him because he's so mobile. He's such a big lumbering monster. He's still so mobile though. Thank you, Pete. That worked well. Let's get these claws. Getting them. I got his head. That's not bad. Oh! I would not have blocked that in time. Roll. Ooh! Yeah, roll in between his legs, but I didn't get that far. I hit his tail at least, but not quite where I was aiming. Come on, stop roaring. There we go. Play Ring Around the Rosie when he starts swiping his tail. And then I'm attacking nothingness as well, because that's another strategy. Oh! Come on. He's got to be getting weak now. Haha. Oh. I was trying to get out of that charge I started by using a shoulder bash. Which I probably should have waited to use the shoulder bash till he attacked. I thought maybe I could... There we go. Got a hit in, which is a very measly weak hit. Now he's charging up his... I let that go too early. Oh. I dived in just to dodge you. Get you in the crotch. Oh! That was... that. Good one. Yeah. Good one, Glavenus. You really got me there. Both those times. Come on. Recover. Pete, stop shaking your butt. Roll out of the way. Dive. In case. Haha. Ooh, I'm glad I did dive. Let's use No! I don't want to use Megapot now that he's leaving. He's not weak yet. Glavenus is actually pretty beefy. Let's see. Pete? Can you heal me, please, Pete? Thank you, little buddy. There we go. Good work, little buddy. Okay. Head down here. Sharpen, of course. Need to sharpen. Yeah, keep a lookout, Pete, while I sharpen. Grab this. Slide down here with rocks. All this sand. Because sand is fun to have in your pants. He's sniffing me. Oh, yay. Glavenus and Diablos. And then he just now attacks. You know, you could have attacked while I was down there. Well, turf war, you know, I'm okay with that. You guys can damage each other, and I will just sit back and watch. Or cover my ears instead. Let's go grab this stuff instead. Because, yeah, why not? I can get some Diablos parts while I'm at it. And... grab that. Can you leave, Diablos? I don't want you here anymore. Grab that. Okay, so Diablos won. Okay. Glavenus is leaving. Let us retreat from here. Diablos, you can have the area. I am leaving. I don't want to battle you. I do have a Diablos monster showcase, if you want to check that out. I'll put a link in the description. Of course, you know, I need to use probably a max potion, or an ancient pot, I mean, for my stamina, because I didn't get any rations thanks to it not putting me at the camp. Because every time I want to have rations, it doesn't put me at the camp. And every time I don't need rations, it does put me at the camp. Because, you know, it's just chance. Bad luck. With this, got a good hit in there. And then he got a good hit there. Oh, oops. Thank you, Pete. I know you were already doing that. I didn't need to whistle it again. I wanted this. That's what I wanted. Oh! Ouch. Oh, nuts. No! How can I be dizzy from that? You missed your chance, Glavenus. You stepped there. You just stepped over me rather than attacking me. Ha 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 ha. Oh! Yeah, hit me in the face with that one. I rolled out of the way of that just in time. Oh! There we go. Got a good hit in. Get another good hit in. Roll. Roll towards him, which is a bad idea, so don't roll towards him. Get myself an ancient pot. That'll give me my stam back. There we go. Run away. Oh no, I thought he was going to spin. Get him in the toes, because he needs to clean his toenails. I should have held that longer, but maybe I shouldn't have because I rolled at the right time. Hit him in the crotch again, because I guess I like hitting monsters in the crotch often. There we go. Perfect timing to do some damage. There we go. Oh, it's limping now. Okay, so now we get to see where it sleeps. I believe it sleeps in the forested area, but don't quote me on that. We'll see here when it walks away. I probably shouldn't follow it too close behind. Yeah, I think it sleeps in the forested area. The area with the poison cup flowers. But we'll see. Of course, Paolum was there. But I think it's going to go over into the other location. Let's see. Oh, this is the location. And, of course, Paolumu's sleeping. Okay, yeah. Paolumu, just leave. I don't want you here. No, I want to get a sleep hit before Paolumu wakes it up. Okay, I got that. Broken. Okay, so I broke something else. There we go. So does the head have two breaks? I'm not actually sure. Let's see. Is that head broken more? It might be. It might be. The head might have 2 breaks. Yeah, I think his horns are more broken. Hit him in the tail at least. Get off that. And then he simply leaning back to dodge me. I tell you, he's very experienced, that's for sure. The lore does say it's actually very intelligent. The most intelligent out of all the brutes. So that would be one thing that would make it, you know, dodge me. Ha ha ha. I interrupted you. There we go. Slide down here. Oh! That hit me in the face. I don't want to get poisoned. Got him in the leg. This is a bad area. You know, let's try this. Okay, that didn't work. Ooh. I need to heal. Thank you, Pete. Okay, let's get him. Haha, there we go. Okay. Whew. Yeah, Glavenus is kind of strong. It is fairly strong. So it is a very challenging monster. Just put it that way, because it moves around a lot. So with a slower weapon, it is harder to hit it, and with good attacks. As for, like, you know, unlike some other monsters that are slower. So just get some of this. I think I needed bones anyway. Is there any other bones here? Probably not. I guess there's a mushroom. I will have mushroom stew tonight. Yes. Who doesn't like mushroom stew with some fairly questionable mushrooms that were grown by gajalakas? I'm not sure I'd want those mushrooms. Okay. So, yeah, let's see here. Cortex, that's from the back, and that's from the head. So yeah, I broke the back, I broke the head. That's at least good. I don't know if I broke the front claws. It said I could, so I don't know. Maybe I just didn't get a break for it. I'm not sure. Usually you do. So maybe I didn't. It was hard to tell though. I couldn't tell if they were broken or not. Because when it's moving around, it's just really hard to see. So yeah. Okay, so that is Glavenus, one of the harder monsters in Monster Hunter. Now, the weapon, there is Glavenus weapons. There's a Glavenus greatsword at least. I'm not sure, what all weapons there are, what all types, but there's at least a greatsword. And the Glavenus weapons tend to be fire element. So let's see here. Greatsword. Now it's just down here a little bit. There we go. So yeah, they tend to be fire. They actually tend to be, fairly formidable. They don't have too good of slots, but yeah, fire's not bad on it. Although, great swords with elements, you know, are sometimes questionable, but they can work. As for the armor is down here, kind of by Narga armor and stuff like that. So get down here. Way down here. And coming up soon. There we go. Glavenus. So let's see what the Glavenus Alpha looks like. Looks like a fairly well-armored knight, in a sense. Like a heavy knight. Because of that helmet that makes you look like Sauron. As for the beta armor, that one also looks pretty much the same. Just different coloring areas. So let's see, which coloring areas would I prefer? With this one, it gives you the, like, your abdomen area there, and it's kind of the bands on your arms, and in the middle of the chest. Whereas the beta gives you your crotch area. So if you want to color your crotch, that would be the one for you. Yeah, just get the Glavenus pants so you can color your crotch area. And that's about it. Crotch and arms, there. Odd coloring places, but I guess, hey, if you want to wear green pants, at least for me, I would be wearing green. I guess it's fine, yeah. Green underpants, that's fine. But honestly, I feel like the Alpha looks better in a sense, just because of the coloring scheme. Yeah, I think so. It kind of meshes better together. But the Glavenus Beta tends to probably be the better one with the skills and stuff. So basically, it gives you skills like Focus, Handicraft, Maximum Might, Power Prolonger, and yeah, mostly just that stuff. So it's actually a fairly useful armor. Let's just look at the skills here in general. Now, it does have a set skill, so yeah, it only takes 3 of the pieces. So if you want that set skill, which raises the maximum level of the maximum might skill, which is good because it actually gives that anyway in its armor. So it's something to consider. Yeah, pretty good. And it gives 2 in focus. I have a charm that also gives 2, but it gives 2 in focus, so that's not bad. It's pretty good. Maximum might ends up being 4 because of the skill and the what it has on the armor. And Handicraft 3, it's actually pretty good. Power Prolonger of 1, so that's okay. But Handicraft and Maximum Might and the Focus, and even in the Essence because of the Maximum Might, it's actually pretty good, so it's not a bad armor. And then it gives you a nice resistance to fire as well, so it's pretty good. Okay, so that is Glavenus, one of the more challenging monsters in Monster Hunter because of its tail, its swipes, its swordplay, and yeah, it's just, well, it likes to, it'll parry you there. Because it did kind of parry me in a sense. But at least I didn't bounce off though. So that's good. But yeah, that's it for this Monster Showcase. If you like this Monster Showcase, hit that like button. We really appreciate it. It really helps us out a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit that bell icon, leave a comment, and of course share it. And if you're looking for a Discord server to hang out and chat, just come by the Nylusion Discord server because it's just a fun place to hang out and chat and sometimes party up in games and, you know, stuff like that. Just, you know, overall just having fun in there. But, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.